What's up guys, my name is Spartan and welcome back to my tower. This is episode 12 of my Tour My Tower video series. This is a series I do on my channel where I go through the ins and outs of my tower, show you guys sort of the different upgrades I'm working on, the different moves that we're making, and yeah, this has been quite the week. I know I say it in every single video, but this week in particular has been freaking crazy. But before we get into that, let's actually cover a couple of quick housekeeping notes. First, we have a Discord server where we have a bunch of people in it, 406 to be exact, and it's becoming a cool little community. People talk in the voice channels, people are becoming friends, and if you're not a part of it, you're missing out, so go check it out. The link for the Discord will be found in the video description. Next, we actually have a fourth guild that is launched and has about 18 or 19 people in it currently. I would love to see that filled up, hopefully by next week. So I'll leave a brief screenshot here so that you guys can go ahead and check that out. The easiest way to get in touch regarding joining is by joining the Discord server and going to the Looking for a Guild text channel. So if you're interested in joining the Gladiators, feel free to reach out and we'll get you in the guild. Now that we've covered all the housekeeping stuff, let's talk about my tower. So first and foremost, you may notice something here, something a little new on the screen. Yeah, I have the vault. So I did a tournament stream last week, and we actually hit Legends League. We got third place, which is now my top rank and my highest waves of 1172. So I am super excited about that. 100% know that I'm not going to be able to get keys anytime soon, but I was just happy to simply get to Legends. So we will see if I'm able to actually maintain that, or most likely get kicked back down to Champion League. But regardless, it's going to be so cool when I start getting to unlock some of this stuff. Like, look at this. You can get card slots. You can get like so many freaking card slots. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can get 5 freaking card slots from keys. That is just insane. But yeah, super excited about that. And let's first and foremost just go ahead and talk about the workshop real quick. So in the workshop, nothing has really changed with my strategy. I'm still basically just running sort of Blender until I'm able to kind of figure out how to do hybrid and what that kind of looks like. But I'm leaning towards going to a hybrid build. Hybrid meaning kind of going for damage and EHP at the same time, I believe. I don't know. I have a few people I've been kind of talking to about the strategy, so I have some learning to do there. But yeah, nothing has really changed. I've just kind of thrown some levels in some of this stuff here and there. And yeah, the biggest thing is I got quite a few levels into my enemy health skips. I feel like that's going to really help me out with tournaments. Likewise, we have enhancements. Nothing has really changed in the defense tree. I still just have the wall health, the health regen, and the health. But I have put a few levels into my crit factor enhancement, so I'm pretty happy with that. Nothing has changed with my utility whatsoever, but it would be nice someday to get the unlock level skip enhancements. And last but not least, we have my ultimate weapons here. So a little bit has changed here. I put another couple levels into the chain lightning damage. So now I have times 309 chain lightning damage. And likewise, I put a couple levels into my spotlight bonus. So I'm at a 17.8 currently. I think that has really helped me with getting my tournament progress done quicker. As it currently stands, I'm really debating what to do with my stones. I'm thinking about trying to just save up for my next ultimate weapon, which will either be Inner Landmines, Chrono Field, or Poison Swamp. And I'm really debating between Inner Landmines and Chrono Field. So leave a comment down below if you have either of those and have had success with either of those. But as it currently stands, I think Chrono Field would be really cool to kind of get started working on. Now let's talk about cards. Nothing has really changed here, but I do have a new kind of mini mission that I want to do. I would love to see all of my epic cards get to level 7. That's currently like my next goal, because after that, I don't have to worry about doing the card mission for the event and I could really just focus on either modules or more card slots. So I think just knocking these out and getting that variable completely removed will be to my benefit. So we'll more than likely try to do that. But now let's actually talk about modules. So for my modules, I'm actually pretty excited at the moment, and the reason is you may notice my module levels. I now have almost all four of my modules at 101, which what that means is I unlocked the 4th effect that you can get. So I'm very, very excited about that. Obviously, I'm going to need to do some serious investing in my reroll shards lab so that I can actually kind of reroll some of these. But yeah, just the fact that we have 4 now, I feel like is pretty good. In terms of new stuff, I did get another Being Annihilator, which allowed me to get it to Epic Plus. I also got another Singularity Harness, which is going to be nice. I need like 4 more of those to get it to Ancestral. But yeah, as you can see, my module luck has not been super promising. Lots and lots and lots of common. So just kind of the name of the game sometimes. RNG is a pretty big factor, which is why I kind of regret pulling so many modules so early on. I really wish, looking back, that I had focused on my cards. Like, I could have very easily by now had probably 17 or 18 card slots. I also very easily could have had all of my epics maxed, which is why I'm kind of thinking, for the sake of like tournaments, like some of these cards are great for tournaments, like Demon Mode, Second Wind, Berserker, Ultimate Crit, and also like for farming, Wave Accelerator, hello. If I had that at 54%, my freaking farming runs would just be going crazy. So that's why I said I currently have like a little mini game of trying to max out all of my cards so that ideally, like I mentioned, I just don't really have to worry about it in the future. And now let's talk about my labs. So nothing obviously has changed with lab 1. You guys already know. We are perma maxing lab speed. I will be keeping this lab here until it is maxed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It is staying here. I don't even care that it's 11 days. We have it on ×3 speed, so I don't care. I'm gonna max it out. That is a personal quest of mine, and I will see it through. Similar to last week, nothing really has changed in terms of my goals for the labs. I really feel like the biggest area I have been kind of slacking in is actually my attack research. And yeah, anything that's going to give me more damage right now is probably what I want to start upgrading. Like, in particular, my attack speed, my crit factor, and my chain lightning stuff. So like, I have quite a few levels in chance. I have 1 more level to do in shock multiplier until that is gold boxed. And then I'm probably going to put chain lightning chance on there after that. And yeah, chain lightning has been absolutely huge for my tournament runs so far. As you guys have probably noticed if you have stayed tuned to the live streams that I've been doing. By the way, I do tournament live streams on usually Wednesdays and Saturdays. So I generally will schedule those out ahead of time. So feel free to pop in and say hi if you ever see me streaming. But yeah, I did have shock chance in lab 4, but I decided to take it out for the sake of trying to get more module related labs going. So the reason I have module shard cost is because I had so many of these so close to 101. And because of that, I was like, screw it. I'll try to put a few levels into the module shard cost. And then probably after I get my galaxy compressor to 101, I may back off of that for the time being and put reroll shards on so that I can actually start like having the shards available to kind of deal with this stuff. But yeah, that is the plan for the labs. Let's briefly look at the guild. Shout out to This is Sparta. And like I mentioned, we have a 4th guild we are currently trying to fill up. So if you'd like to become a member of that guild, feel free to reach out via Discord. Go ahead and apply, and we'll try to get the guild filled pretty soon. These guys have been absolutely killing it. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th week in a row we have had over 1,000 contribution. So super happy with that. In terms of what I've been spending my bits and my tokens on, for my bits, I have been investing solely in the steel chip. As you guys know me, I am pretty much all about coins. So I was like, screw it, whatever gets me more coins, that's what I'm gonna try to upgrade. So we have been working on steel, trying to get it where it actually seems like maybe it's helping. It still doesn't really feel like it's doing too much, but I feel like if I keep increasing the multiplier, it will just become more and more kind of effective. But as of right now, I'm just looking at it as like icing on the cake, just a little bit more coins. Never hurts to have more coins. Speaking of coins, we have not looked at my stats page, so let's go ahead and address that real quick. We are at 552 trillion lifetime earned coins. We have been absolutely crushing it with our coin game. We are halfway, guys. Halfway to 1Q lifetime earned coins. And that both terrifies me, but also really excites me at the same time. Nothing really changed too crazy with my milestones, although I did get the 2500 milestone on tier 12, which got me, I think, some stones maybe, or the skull skin, I don't know. But yeah, I did that. At some point, it'd be nice to get 4,500, but we'll get there someday. That currently is where we are sitting. And really quickly, I just want to look at the vault and kind of show you guys some of this stuff. I haven't fully decided kind of what path I want to take whenever I actually do start getting keys, but I feel like the Harmony route is going to be the most beneficial for me early on. Like 2.5% discount on enhancements, that would be huge. 2.5% discount on module rerolls, that would be freaking huge. And after that, I don't know which way I want to go. It's so tempting to think about just going and getting the extra card slot, but it would also be nice to go ahead and try to go up a little further, try to get some of this other stuff. But yeah, like this thing looks really cool. Your ad gems can stack up to 5 times. So like that way the timer resets every time that you click it, but I guess this would prevent up to 5 gems from like the timer stopping pretty much. So that seems really, really cool. There seems to be a lot of really interesting kind of stuff here. I don't know exactly how everything works. I literally just unlocked this like a few days ago, but as it currently looks, like it obviously would be nice to get some of this stuff too, like the coin bonus per kill. That would be great. The enemy attack skip % chance, that would be really nice. And yeah, I don't really know what the best path to go for this is, but the sooner I kind of get some answers on that and kind of figure out what I want to do, I'm obviously going to let you guys know. Really, really excited about this. Again, if I'm ever able to actually get keys, which probably won't happen anytime soon. But anyway, that is actually going to wrap up this video. The last thing I want to kind of bring up to you guys is I actually started a new tower. I started a baby tower. And actually, matter of fact, just give me a moment. Guys, I would like to formally introduce you to Spartan Jr. Yes, this is my baby account. I have had a few ideas for different video series that I could do, and what I was thinking is there's not a lot of content that is specifically catered for the like brand new tower player, right? So I created this account with the intention of kind of slowly over time building it up and effectively making some small guides here and there pertaining to like newer players. Like I was thinking about doing a turtle guide and stuff like that. In particular, I made a poll on my YouTube community post. If you want to check it out, you can. And basically, I mentioned an idea for a video series in which I would effectively do a playthrough series with this baby account. And I thought it would be kind of interesting. So I'm not going to be like purchasing anything on this account with an exception of this, the disable ads. My intention with the series is kind of just in real time every couple weeks or so make an episode similar to my Tour My Tower episodes, but for this little tiny baby account so that you guys can see in real time sort of how I am progressing with a pretty much, relatively speaking, free to play account. So if that is something that you guys feel interested in, go ahead and drop a comment, and I'm pretty excited about it. I think it'll be a cool thing, but if you guys don't think you would enjoy it, just let me know. Either way, I'm not going to get my feelings hurt. But anyway, that is going to conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, I will see you guys later.